Every word of God is pure, and He will be a shield for all who put their trust in Him. Add nothing to His words, lest He correct you, and you will be found to be a liar. These two last requests I ask, deny me not. Remove all vanity and lies far away from me, and give me neither wealth or poverty, but simply, Lord, grant me enough as I should need.
Hello, thank you for joining me today. To give a recap about yesterday, so in Ecclesiastes 6, 7, and 8, we were told about how it's vain to have riches and not use them. We were told that it's better to have a good name than precious ointment, and the end of your life is better than the beginning, because you have knowledge at the end and you're just at the start and don't have any of that at the beginning. He says that sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of countenance the heart is made better. And I understand that, because I've had sorrow in my life, and I've overcome sorrow, and I've become stronger. And I don't get stronger out of laughter, I just get silly. So I understand that. He says it's better to hear the rebuke of the wise than for a man to hear the song of fools. He also explains the advantage of wisdom. He tells us to enjoy life. He even says something about, out of all the riches in the world, he says mirth is better, and mirth means weight. It's better to be fat because it shows that you ate and drank and were merry than it is for anything else, all the riches and anything else, because you take with joy what is given with thanksgiving. That's kind of how I interpreted that. So now we're going to pick up in chapter 9. For all this I considered in my heart, even to declare all this, that the righteous and the wise and their works are in the hand of God. No man knoweth either love or hatred by all that is before them. All things come alike to all. There is one event to the righteous and to the wicked, to the good and to the clean and to the unclean, to him that sacrificeth and to him that sacrificeth not. As is the good, so is the sinner, and he that sweareth, as he that feareth an oath. There is an evil among all things that are done under the sun. There is one event unto all. Yea, also the heart of the sons of men is full of evil and madness. This is an evil among all things that are done under the sun, that there is one event unto all. Yea, also the heart of the sons of men is full of evil, and madness is in their heart while they live, and after that they go to the demise. For to him that is joined to all the living there is hope. For a living dog is better than a passed away lion. For the living know that they shall pass away, but the passed away know not anything. Neither have they any more a reward, for the memory of them is forgotten. Also their love and their hatred and their envy is now perished. Neither have they any more a portion forever in anything that is done under the sun. Go thy way, eat thy bread with joy, and drink thy wine with a merry heart. For God now accepteth thy works. Let thy garments be always white, and let thy head lack no ointment. Live joyfully with the wife whom thou lovest all the days of the life of thy vanity, which he hath given thee under the sun, all the days of thy vanity, for that is thy portion in his life, and in thy labor which thou takest under the sun. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might. For there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave whitherest thou goest. I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not yet to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, neither yet bread to the wise, nor yet riches to men of understanding, nor yet favor to men of skill. But time and chance happeneth to them all. For man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in the evil net, and as the birds that are caught in the snare. So are the sons of men snared in an evil time, when it falleth suddenly upon them. This wisdom have I seen also under the sun, and it seemed great unto me. There was a little city, and a few men within it. And there came a great king against it, and besieged it, and built great bulwarks against it. Now there was found in it a poor wise man, and he by his wisdom delivered the city. Yet no man remembered that same poor man. Then said I, Wisdom is better than strength. Nevertheless, the poor man's wisdom is despised, and his words are not heard. The words of the wise men are heard in quiet, more than the cry of him that ruleth among fools. Wisdom is better than weapons of war, but one sinner destroyeth much good. Demised flies cause the ointment of the hypocrisy to send forth a stinking savor. So doth a little folly in him that is in reputation for wisdom and honor. A wise man's heart is at his right hand, but a fool's heart is at his left. Yet also when he that is a fool walketh by the way, his wisdom faileth him, and he saith to everyone that he is a fool. If the spirit of the ruler rise up against thee, leave not thy place, for yielding pacifieth great offenses. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun as an error which proceedeth from the ruler. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. I have seen servants upon horses, and princes walking as servants upon the earth. He that diggeth a pit shall fall into it, and whoso breaketh a hedge, a serpent shall bite him. Whoso removeth stones shall be hurt therewith, and he that cleaveth wood shall be endangered thereby. If the iron be blunt, and he do not whet the edge, then must he put more to strength. But wisdom is profitable to direct. Surely the serpent will bite without enchantment, and a babbler is no better. The words of a wise man's mouth are gracious, but the lips of a fool will swallow up himself. The beginning of the words of his mouth is foolishness, and the end of his talk is mischievous madness. A fool also is full of words. A man cannot tell what shall be, and what shall be after him. Who can tell him? The labor of the foolish wearieth every one of them, because he knoweth not how to go to the city. Woe to thee, O land, when thy king is a child, and thy princes eat in the morning. Blessed art thou, O land, when thy king is a son of nobles, and thy princes eat in due season, for strength and not for drunkenness. By much slothfulness the building decayeth, and through idleness of the hands the house droppeth through. A feast is made for laughter, and wine maketh merry, but money answereth all things. Curse not the king, no, not in thy thought, and curse not thy rich in thy bedchamber. For a bird of the air shall carry the voice, and that which hath wings shall tell the matter. Cast thy bread upon the waters, for thou shalt find it after many days. Give a portion to 7, and also to 8, for thou knowest not what evil shall be upon the earth. If the clouds be full of rain, they empty themselves upon the earth. And if the tree fall towards the south, or toward the north, in the place where the tree falleth, there shall it be. He that observeth the wind shall not sow, and he that regardeth the clouds shall not reap. As thou knowest not what is the way of the Spirit, nor how the bones do grow in the womb, and of her that is with child, so even so thou knowest not the works of God, who maketh all. In the morning sow thy seed, and in the evening withhold not thine hand, for thou knowest not whether shall prosper, either 'tis or that, or whether they both shall be alike good. Truly the light is sweet and a pleasant thing, for it is the eyes to behold the sun. But if a man live many years, and rejoice in them all, yet let him remember all the days of darkness, for they shall be many. All that cometh is vanity. Rejoice, O young man, in thy youth, and let thy heart cheer thee in thy days of thy youth. And walk in the ways of thine heart, and in the sight of thine eyes. But know thou that for all these things God will bring thee into judgment. Therefore remove sorrow from thy heart, and put away evil from thy flesh, for childhood and youth are vanity. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come, not nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. And the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few. And those that look out of the windows be darkened, and the doors shall be shut in the streets, when the sound of the grinding is low. And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Also, when they shall be afraid of that which is high, and fear shall be in the way. And the almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshopper shall be a burden, and desire shall fail, because man goeth to his long home, and the mourners go about the streets, or ever the silver cord be loosed, or the golden bowl be broken, or the pitcher be broken at the fountain, or the wheel broken at the cistern. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto God who gave it. Vanity of vanities, saith the preacher, all is vanity. And moreover, because the preacher was wise, he still taught the people knowledge. Yea, he gave good heed, and saw out and set in order many proverbs. The preacher sought to fill out acceptable words, and that which was written was upright, even words of truth. The words of the wise are as goads, and as nails fastened by the masters of assemblies, which are given from one shepherd. And further by these, my son, be admonished, of making many books. There is no end, and much study is weariness of the flesh. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For God shall bring every work into judgment, with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. And so that is the end of Ecclesiastes. And it says that everything is in God's control. He gives observations of what's wise and what's not wise. He gives directions for being charitable. He says to remember God when you are young, but enjoy your life. But he also points out that the things that you do in your life, you will stand before God for, and you will be judged for. Now keep in mind, this is at a time before Christ was come, so even the animals that they sacrificed could not cover the sin, and they had to stand for judgment. When Christ came, his life force covered all those sins. And you still have a judgment, but it's not given to you. Christ takes it. You're given the judgment, but Christ pays the debt. So there are some things, you can see the gaps of where they don't know about Christ yet in some of the things that they say, but then you can feel Christ in an awful lot of what they say. He says to fear God and keep his commandments. And everything in the world, of everything in the world, the only real thing that is God and his commandments. All of this is going to pass away. All of this is going to end. And when we pass away, people don't remember us anymore. We love our family members when they're gone, and every now and again we have a moment where we think of them, but the amount of time that they're in our mind and the quality of thought changes over time when they're no longer here. So while you're here, use your time to honor God. Enjoy your life and be merry the way that God intended for it to be.
Same, we all have the same situations to face. The righteous and the wicked both face the same end of life events. When we pass, we are forgotten, so it is best to go and eat and enjoy our bread with thanksgiving and joy. Live innocent and enjoy your wife. This is your portion from God. is walking in the dirt. He who digs a trap will fall in his own snare. And whoever breaks a hedge, a serpent shall bite. Serpents bite with no temptation, and a gossiper is no better. The words of the wise man are gracious, but the lips of a fool will swallow him up. All is vanity. Fear God and keep His commandments. It is the sole duty of man, for God will judge all that a man does, good and evil. For him that is joined to the living there is hope. For a living dog is better than an expired lion. The living know they shall end, but the passed away know nothing, and never will again have a part in the earth. Their memory is forgotten. All is vanity. Fear God and keep His commandments. It is the sole duty of man, for God will judge all that a man does, good and evil. Their memory is forgotten.
And that's where we're going to leave off for today. Thank you, God bless you, and have a great day. They say knowledge is power. Did you know, with every episode that I have made for Reading the Bible with Gwen, I have put a question, a trivia question, just one for each episode in the posts. And some of them are for fun, some of them enhance knowledge, and knowledge is power. So if you go into the community section of my page and you hit posts and you go back down, there's more than 100 questions now. You get badges for answering questions. I got one at 50 and I got one at 100, and not very many people post them, but every time I see them I answer them because I have fun with them. So it's worth the time to go check it out. Thank you.
So I do not become poor and deny thee and say who is God, or I become poor and steal and take the name of God in vain.